Hello, my name is Tiffany Chang, and this is Conductor as CEO, where I take ideas from other industries and share how we can apply them as arts leaders. I imagine a world where leaders help people thrive, feeling more valued, seen, and fulfilled, while knowing that their work truly matters. As leaders, we always hope to gain new skills, learn new ideas, and try on new mindsets. We keep adding items to our should do lists to become better leaders. I wonder if there are also things that we could stop doing. Here are 4 things that have been on my stop doing list. Number 1, assuming that all people are like us. Most of us have our people's best interests in mind. I can easily forget that I have my personal lens on when I'm doing something on behalf of my people. For example, that happens when I give them feedback, advocate for them, or make artistic planning decisions that I assume they would love. Now, when I think I have my people's best interest in mind, what I really have is what I think their best interests might be. I think they care a lot about A because I care about A. I may never know that what they really want is B. We all have to remind ourselves that we don't really know until we ask them directly. Number 2, saying things and not doing them. Sometimes we make promises and get overwhelmed with 1,000 other things. We end up deferring or forgetting about those promises altogether. What we don't realize is that our people notice and they want accountability, just like we want accountability. And when we neglect promises repeatedly, it automatically becomes part of the culture. It tells people that it is okay to not follow through. So think about the things that we've said that we would do. When is it going to happen? Is it honestly going to happen? And even when we must delay doing the thing, we have a responsibility to be transparent. When we keep people in the loop, they know the facts and can better understand. Our people deserve follow through and transparency. Number 3, thinking that we don't need help. Who has the time to ask for help? Also, we should know it all. That's our jobs as a leader. The reality is that when we ask for help, our work moves along faster. We learn more and we nurture our relationships. I personally struggle with this incessantly because I just can't get over how I'm not perfect and I can't do everything on my own. So I started writing on my weekly to-do list, ask someone for help. I write ask someone for help and I check it off the list. It could be as simple as asking for directions or asking for a restaurant recommendation. Starting small helped me, and it can make asking for help a habit. And the 4th thing that we could stop doing is motivating musicians using fear. We don't often realize how much we've been motivated by fear through our own music education training and careers. This could be the fear of not being perfect in performance, the fear of public embarrassment, or the fear of losing our status, respect, and jobs. Because we've lived through such experiences, we end up perpetuating them as the norm. It's just the way things are and ought to be. However, there's a limit to fear. Our fear response is fueled by adrenaline that puts us in a heightened state of stress. And fear really poses more of a distraction than anything else. And it makes us less effective because we have to deal with that stress. It's always good to check in with ourselves. Are we relying on fear as a primary motivator in our leadership? Now, we can turn this around and motivate musicians through affirming their fears as normal and communicating belonging and value. For example, saying something like, yes, you might make a mistake, but we care about your contribution more than that one slip. So those are 4 things in which we could think about stop doing as leaders. And sometimes keeping a stop doing list helps reframe behaviors in a different way for us. But if you are a to-do list type of person, we can easily translate the items to, number 1, ask people more because we don't know what they're really thinking. Number 2, Do the things we say we would. If we can't, explain why in a timely manner. 3, ask for help. Make a point to do it regularly. And number 4, motivate musicians by communicating value and belonging. I'm curious about what else you might add to your stop doing list. If these ideas resonate with you, please consider signing up in the link below to receive an email with each new blog post sent directly to your inbox. Thank you and have a great day.